I'm just doing a test stream. Haven't done this so long. Let me see chat. There it is. Okay. How do I sign in? Huh. Live chat. This is weird. Because this is what happens when. Whoa, whoa, Broly! I'm just. Yo, what's up? With the 20 gifted, bro. I was just. Oh my gosh, what's up? You didn't have to do that. I was just testing out. I just remodeled my garage. Man, how are you doing? How was your stream? Were you streaming tonight? I was just dang. What's up, William? That seems to be working. Yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed. I was just doing a test stream. I was hoping to get some folks on here. Thanks for the 20 gifted. Appreciate you, bro. It was great meeting you at Card Party. By the way, it was long overdue. That's for sure. My mic is a little low. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let me fix that. I've been um, I've been trying to. I need to get a better cable. I'm starting from scratch, and um, yeah. Like, all right. Let me fix the mic here. Um, I don't even know what I'm doing. The mic used to be good. Um, I just don't know what I did. Yeah, bro. you you and I both got kicked out, right? Trying to film before car party. That was really hilarious. I can't believe they just kicked us out. I was just like, oh, okay. That's it was kind of funny at the same time, but yeah, I don't even know why my mic is so low. Oh, you know what? I can't even adjust it. Hold on. Is this better or I don't even know if this is fixing it. Um, oh, it's locked. Okay. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I don't know if I make it better. Is it better if I do this? Yeah, I gotta figure out my rig a little bit. Way better. Okay, my mic is much better. All right. Yeah, I trying Pokemon spot. Yo, is this a new? It is the new setup. It is. It's totally different. I'll send pictures and everything. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna stream this weekend. I'm gonna try. I got some stuff, so I'm making a comeback. Um, it's weird because there's a little echo. So we remodeled the garage, and there's once we get stuff in here, the echo will be better. Yo, B boy, what's up? Yeah, I was just testing it out. Lighting needs to be a little bit better here. I'm trying to figure that out as well. Um, I'm gonna put some lighting over here. But yeah, sheesh. But the 20 gift, appreciate for the 20 gifted, bro. Like you did not have to do that, but I appreciate you. Um, yeah. Is this a new mic? No, this is the old mic. I've had this mic. I just wasn't using it right, and the problem was that I had a really small desk, and now that I actually have like a quote unquote like a creator desk, it's much bigger. I could do more things. My camera setup is much better. I could give you a sneak peek. Hold on, give me a second. I did some cable management. Notice that my camera is actually at eye level. It's not down below. Let me see. So there's like a rig right here. Well, that's the garage, by the way. But I have like this this pole that then brings the camera. See the camera right there. It comes down. I'll send you pictures and stuff. But so just trying to do yo B-boy. Thanks for. This was not supposed to be. It was just supposed to be a test, guys. Thank you so much. Please don't. No more, no more. I'm actually trying to figure out the chat portion on OBS because I can't sign in. I don't know why. For some reason, it won't let me. Did OBS change? Does anybody know? Because I used to be able to sign in to the chat and then talk from there, but it won't let me. Man, those cameras clear. The camera, yeah, I have the FX30. It's really great for when you're actually doing like Netflix actually approves it for filming, so that's kind of cool. But it is definitely great for streaming. I do love it for that as well. But my camera, my front camera is a Brio. I may want to upgrade that and see. Yeah, Streamlabs. Okay. Yeah, no, I use OBS, and maybe I need to stop using OBS. But I know OBS used to let me dock like the chat. So I don't know what changed. I haven't probably because I haven't I haven't streamed in so long. Here, let me see if this works. I'm gonna see if I could try to sign in. There's like some kind of control panel. Using my passkey. What is this passkey? Wait. Set notification. Okay. Let me see. Amazon. I ordered some stuff on Amazon because I need. This whole setup has really changed a lot of stuff. Let me see. Try another way. Send a code. There we go. I need glasses, by the way. I definitely need glasses. My eyes are horrible. Like, I can't see anything. Getting old. I'm getting old, y'all. Okay, let me see. Account recovery. What? Get a verification code. Okay. Wow. Google's making it really hard for me to sign in. Yeah, OBS is I don't know. A lot of people, like you're saying, Streamlabs is the way to go. I may go that route. I just don't know because then I have to start all over. But I heard you could export your settings. At least that's what I was told. You could export your OBS settings into excuse me, to Streamlabs. I don't know if that's true or not, but there was an issue signing into your YouTube. What? Oh man, see, this is what I'm talking about. I may need to just do Streamlabs. Yeah, it's weirder. What he says? I need LASIK. Seriously, if I could get my eyesight back, I'd probably do that. I'd probably just do LASIK. I mean, it makes more sense. John Parker, yo, it's great to see you again. I actually met you last year. Was it? I believe it was last year, or the year before. But I know, John, you've been there, been on your stream too. But yeah, man, I'm really psyched. I'm really happy to be back. Long story short, I just felt like it wasn't right to, um, it wasn't really right to do content. I just felt like the the community was just kind of off. A lot of a lot of a lot. Not I don't want to say hate, but a lot of just like negative, um, attitude and just negativity. You see it all the time on X. You see it all the time on YouTube, and I just felt like now's like the right time to just kind of come back and ooh, I could chat now. Okay, I did have to sign in. I mean, it could be interchangeable. Oh, yes, you can export your. Oh, okay, so you can export your settings. Just not sure if they are interchangeable. Oh, I see. Gotcha. I might mess with it this weekend. Because I hear Streamlabs is like really good, easy to use. Um, it's not as buggy as OBS because I feel like OBS is buggy every time I update my operating system. OBS then just doesn't work. So, hey, Ryan Tran, thank you. Yeah, I'm just yeah, I was just trying to test it out, see what everyone. I was hoping people would come on, just kind of give me some feedback. My lighting is, I don't know if the lighting's good. I could see like the shadows. I'm thinking of putting some accent light to give the background some color. Um, put some probably stuff over here. So yeah, it's crazy. Like I didn't think this remodel would finish. I thought it was gonna finish by August, but it is what it is. It's great. Um, Instead of the studio, I got moved to the garage, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm actually glad my wife did this. Yeah, I think you're right, Broly. The community will have its ups and downs, but at the end of it, yeah, we just need to keep positive. And it's true. You're right. We just got to keep positive, and it's hard because it could take a toll. Yeah, I'm in the garage. I'm literally in the garage. We redid the garage. I have before and after pictures, so and some videos. I'll probably post it, but when you looked at the garage, I mean, it looked like just a janky garage, and now it's just like it's a living space, which is really nice. So it'd be great to have people come over, hang out here too. So that'd be cool. Um, but yeah, my lighting just needs to. I feel like it's dark. The like my face is too dark or something, I'm just my skin's dark. Let me see if I could change it up a little. Let's see. I don't know if that got brighter. I don't know if that's brighter or what. I feel like in the studio it was much better. I feel like the lighting was better, but I think it's because like the studio was much smaller, and yeah, I feel like the studio was much smaller, so the light could like. I feel like I don't know. Lighting's not too bad. Whew. Anyways, how y'all doing? You switched to Streamlabs desktop. Okay, I heard that's good. Yeah, instead of the web version, right? There's a desktop version. Whew. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I was just gonna just do a little testing, and that was pretty much it. But Broly, how was your stream? Let me ask you that. How was your stream? Did you do some ripping? Did you go Super Saiyan? Oh, so you switched from OBS. Okay, so everybody's making that switch. Hanging out with the kiddos. No, nice. Oh, wait. You you have kids? I was under the weather. Oh, dang. Well, I'm glad you feel better now. Wait, you have kids? I didn't know you have kids. Do you have? Oh, you haven't ripped much since car party. Yeah, I mean, like we've been secretly like ripping stuff, like just with the kids and stuff. But I just didn't want to make content and do all that stuff. Like when the last time I think I did some ripping was Prismatic when it first came out. Oh, you have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old twin. Oh, what? Whoa, bro! I didn't know that. 3 kids. Oh, wow. Got a little tribe going, which is kind of cool. But um, but yeah. Oh, there's my wife. Hi. Having fun? I'm having fun. Just doing a test stream. Sure. She said sure. No, I am. This is just a test stream. I'm not gonna go like 2-3 hours. That's cool, bro. Dang. Okay. Hopefully, hey, hopefully, you bring your kids. So I have 2 daughters. But I guess, yeah, 4-year-old, I guess too young because I didn't take Kaden. She's my oldest now. But when she went to the first car party, she was like 7, and that was a lot for her to take in. So, so maybe they're not ready yet, but that'd be cool. And hopefully your kids get into Pokemon. I don't know if they're into Pokemon or not, but that'd be really awesome. You know, definitely like for my daughters and I, like we definitely bond over Pokemon. And actually, it's funny because Pokevault just did a video with his wife. I'm hoping my wife gets into Pokemon too. That would be awesome. Then, you know, we say forget family vacations. We're just buying Pokemon. That's the way to go. I would love that. You know, DGen with my wife. That's never happened, but you know, I can only dream, right? But yo, yeah, man. Like I'm really happy this happened. I'm probably gonna be streaming more. This is so much better for me now, like this environment, because when I was streaming in the studio, my kids' room was next door, so I couldn't be as loud as I had to be kind of quiet, and I wasn't really myself, and I couldn't be myself. Now that I can, it feels good. Feels good. Oh, yeah. The terrible twos are tough. Wife don't want to go unless they are a little older. Yeah, no, I agree. Totally agree. Especially, yo, loud Fada, let's go. Terrible twos, yeah, no, that's no joke. I believe in terrible twos, terrible threes, and terrible fours, even 5. My youngest one, she has strong opinions, and she will tell you straight up, which is crazy. Steven, yo, what's up? I am TG, yo, what's up? What's going on? Driving home now? Oh, okay. Just listening in. Well, thanks for chiming in. This is just a test stream. I'm in the new garage. I'm finally getting stuff together. I'm getting my act together and just getting here, let me see if I can do this, but yeah, like that's the laundry, and we put some cabinets. It's not done yet. There's still more stuff that we have to do to this garage, but it's slowly coming together. But it's a nice space for me to kind of get away as well and do stuff, hang out. I got a TV right here as well. So will Discord calls be in garage now too? So yes, the Discord chats will be in the garage, which is great because then I could just talk and do whatever. I don't have to be, quiet. I could be loud. I could be, I won't wake up the kids because there were times where we would be up talking on Discord, and then the kids would get up because they're here. They could hear me. So yeah, this is gonna be a great space to just kind of hang out to. Top camera autofocus as well. Yeah, the top camera does autofocus, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it does a pretty good job. I finally fixed it to auto focus. So like, and then you could change the speed. Like, so if I go up fast, it'll focus much faster. before it just there was some lag, and I didn't realize that you could tweak it. So now it's like when I excuse me. Now it's like when I have like I'm looking at cards or something, and I really want to show off a card, I could just go like this, and then it's pretty clean. I think it's pretty clean. Um, I know this camera's been out for a couple of years, and I'm sure it'll get cheaper. The reason why I love this camera is because I could keep this plugged in, and it won't overheat. And that's like one of the key things when I was looking and doing research on these cameras, is that it doesn't overheat, which is great. And you could set the temperature to high. And I remember like there are days where I forget after a live stream, I forget to turn it off, and I'll come back 4 or 5 hours later, or or whatever the next day, and it does auto shut off, but like if it's open, if my computer is on, that it won't shut off, because I have it set so it just doesn't power down. And I touched the camera, it wasn't even hot at all. It was a little warm, but not hot. It was just like just like as if you were just using the camera for like a very long time. And yeah, so definitely love this camera. Highly recommend it. Yeah, it's been I think this has been out for like 2 years. I got it like last year or something like that. So I'm thinking of maybe getting another one to replace my webcam. So the Brio's pretty good. I think, because of the frame is so small, it's decent. I don't know if I want to use like a high-end camera for it. But definitely for like when I'm opening cards and stuff, and details on certain cards. Most people don't care about the face, most people care about the cards. So I figure spend more on the camera rather than the face cam. So yeah, so I live in the Bay Area, so I don't have AC, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. Like most of the times when I stream, it's during the day. I'll probably have some fan, but I could open up the garage. The cool breeze really comes in, so it doesn't really get so hot at night. But I hear you though. Like some days, like there were some summers where it was just hot. So, but typically Bay Area, we get this cool breeze because I'm right by the bay, and I definitely always get cool breeze. So, which is pretty cool. We're gonna get a different garage because what I want with the garage door is definitely insulated. Number one, number two, I want vents so I can just open it, and then we have the back door. I'm gonna change the window so then, I could have the window up, so then they don't have that cross breeze. So yes, yeah, Bay Area definitely gets cooler at night, right? That's what Mark Twain said. The coldest. What was it? The coldest winter was in summer in California or something like that. I don't know. There was like some kind of quote, but it's true. Bay Area gets really cold. So, man, I feel like, should I rip something? Should I just like rip something? Or I did just get some gem box 2 from Kuyon Collectibles. I opened a few boxes. I didn't get anything, which kind of sucked. But I don't have that luck. My kids really wanted to open some tonight, and I was like, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I know for a fact that if they open it, one of them's gonna pull the Umbreon. So it is what it is, I guess. But is y'all excited about Black and White, and then also the Mega? The Mega is gonna be coming out, which is pretty cool. I was surprised it didn't ETBs didn't drop today, but I'm assuming it's going to be tomorrow. It kind of makes sense. It's going to be on a Friday, but good luck to all y'all. Hopefully you get what get what you want. I'm sure it's going to be limited, but yeah, everybody's loving the Black Bolt, right? I don't know why they did that, why they separated, but that's kind of unique, I guess. I'm not going to get into the hype. I feel like this is a new set. It's going to get reprinted next year. I really, truly believe that the reprinting is going to be really crazy. We're going to have more printing, hopefully by Mega, but for sure by Inferno X, the English version. So That would be cool. Broly's like, I'm always excited. Yeah, just not too excited because I'm not sure if I can get any. Yeah, no, I hear you, and I feel like if we are patient and wait, we'll definitely get some. But yeah, the Bulbasaur art um, looks amazing. It's from the topper, right? I think it's the booster box enhanced. So hopefully, we could get a hold of some of those. Yeah, English has been really hard. I hear you. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm getting a couple of ETBs, but not enough. Like, I know my kids want to open it, so I'm like, all right, got it for them, but it's not worth paying above MSRP, in my opinion. I mean, it just isn't worth it. I feel you on that. I think buying singles is the best way to go, but I just saw a video of somebody ripping some black and white, and it looks like the pull rates are really good. So people have kept saying they're getting like Crown Zenith vibes from it. So I think that's a really good thing. But you're right. I feel like if the pull rates are that good, maybe the singles is the way to go. And as more and more people rip it, the singles will probably be the best way to go because I feel like those prices will go down. I feel like people are still gonna think like, oh, keep sealed, let that price go up, and then seals would probably go down. But I think it's gonna be the polar opposite. Like in the beginning, I feel like the singles are gonna go down in price, and then you're just gonna just buy it. And as people are ripping, more products will be printed, and I feel like that's where you would want to purchase, sealed, in my opinion, because I don't think people realize that um, Pokemon will be printing a lot more. I mean, if you kind of do the research, and I've talked to people in my Discord about this, that Pokemon does have a printing cycle, right? So they are a business. So it looks like they do March to March. So if you really think about it, if they already made their plans, so like any company, right? That's called AOP. Gosh, I just can anybody help me here? AOP. It's um, operational planning, something AOP. I just went blank. Anybody work in the corporate world? um, Gosh, do I have to Google it? AOP. I mean, I do this at work. AOP for business. Jeez. For BS for business. AOP, annual operating plan. All right. So, geez, couldn't even think of it. Annual operating plan, right? So that's when you have to, right, look at your budget and then how much are you going to be printing, allocation, because it's operational cost, right? So, Pokemon Classics did a video about it, and he said when they reported it was March to March. So if you really think about it, right, during the time when Shrouded Fable was released, or even after that, like few sets before that, Pokemon was kind of in a slump, right? Wait, you sold 4 Evo Skies boxes? I think it's selling some slabs. Okay. Yeah. What slabs are you gonna sell for market? Calm down so I could stock back up on my sealed. Exactly. Exactly. Excuse me. So when during the Shrouded Fable times, Pokemon was kind of on the decline. Not many people were buying. I mean, Pokemon Spot, McFly, this. I was buying up boxes that were at a cheap price, like Paradox Rift, Temporal Forces. I was getting Paldea Evolved. I was getting all those because they were so dirt cheap. And it's cyclical, right? So like you have, like Broly was saying, you have your ups and downs, and you have to take advantage of it. But anyways, so when they announced Prismatic, I believe that was around Shrouded. I want to say it was around Shrouded, but right. So they already allocated how much they're going to be printing, because they already made a decision, right, for that fiscal year, that they're going to print only, or they're allocating printing, right, and they have to spread it out to the sets. So when Prismatic came out, right, there was only a certain amount of print based on demand and supply, right? Supply and demand, we all know that, right? So they only allocated. So if it was March to March, so obviously when they came out with Prismatic Evolution, that was it, right? So yes, they could reprint, but they're already planning all those different sets. So when they made that announcements in January, so they probably did their AOP prior. But if it ended at March, they may have made that decision in January and say, oh no, we need to print more. So maybe they already made that decision, but sets were already coming out. They already made those announcements. So I'm sure there was printing allocation. So it makes sense that, okay, by the time Inferno X was coming out, that's when it made sense, because all the European printing shifted from the US to Europe. And also, another hand that Pokemon showed was that during the black and white PC ETB, there were about 4 million people in queue, right? And if you take 80% of that, and there was a 20% fail rate, because we know that some people had some VPN, and like getting these weird VPN messages or some kind of error and couldn't purchase it. So 80% of 4 million is 3.2 million. If you think every person only bought one PC TV, no way. They probably bought both black and white. So 6.2 times 2 is 6.4 million. So that's 6.4 million PC ETVs they would have to print, even before, right, all the printing for the standard ETBs, the booster bundles, the whatevers, right? So they kind of showed their hand, say, hey, everyone, we could print now, because they kept the site up for like 4 hours or whatever, right? So now that we know that was kind of like a hint to all of us, saying, hey, we could print more, right? So and you kind of notice that, they even announced some reprints for some earlier Scarlet and Violet sets, right? You're trying to work on getting in my cyclical flow. And you know what? I'm with you on that, Broly. I'm really with you on that. And I agree with you, because I have my kids and I have sold off some of our position, because with the new sets coming out, there's more opportunities. A lot of people have said, oh, I missed the opportunity of Evolving Skies. Well, there's always other opportunities. There's also Prismatic. Prismatic is also going to be reprinted as well. There's going to be the next set. There's always going to be that one set. Typically, right, in like Sword and Shield, like, you had Crown Zenith, you had Evolving Skies, you had some. Me personally, I like Brilliant Stars. You can hate me, whatever, but Brilliant Stars I felt was a great set. Silver Tempest is kind of underrated too. I love the trainer galleries in those. But in Scarlet and Violet, you still have some really good sets as well, right? Like 151 was really good, even though that's a specialty set. Paldea Evolved, Paldea Fates, even Scarlet and Violet base. Personally, that was one of the best base, in my opinion. Was really good. And Broly, exactly. You just need patience. A lot of people like to FOMO, and I typically like to sell on the FOMO, right? What does Warren Buffett say, right? Be fearful when everyone's greedy, but be greedy when everybody's fearful, right? So it's really about patience. Obsidian Flames, me personally, I don't really care for Obsidian Flames. I would rather just buy the singles and just get the Charizard, to be honest with you. Because I feel like if I'm gonna buy a sealed, I would probably purchase something else aside from Obsidian Flames. Um, I would just get the singles. Or okay, you're laughing because it was a joke. Okay, gotcha. Ha ha ha. Brilliant Stars had one of the few Charizards I like. Plus, yes, all the TG cards. Any of the four TG sets and CZ are some of my favorites. Absolutely, I totally agree. And I feel like that's kind of when like the demand went down, which I was kind of surprised. The demand was started to go down after like the trainer gallery like kind of sets were announced because those booster boxes were really cheap in my opinion. I could get them at $80 to $90 a booster box, which is like really insane. You look at it now, it's crazy. Like opportunities will come, um, and I feel like like kind of like what Broly was saying, right? Is just like get some liquidity, get some cash on hand because I feel like when that opportunity comes, um, that's when you know you'll have your next quote unquote like evolving skies or whatever it may be, right? Um, oh man, you know what? My mic was on mute. Does that sound better, or am I too loud now? I think it was on mute. There's this button I press. I'm like, oh wait, what's this? Um, but yeah, I feel like you're gonna have that opportunity. Don't FOMO. Um, be kind, everyone, please. No more fighting. Like I've seen, man, I've been watching some crazy stuff. Sounds the same. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what that button does then. Um, but I feel like yeah, like the hobby. I just kind of had to step away from it. So, anyways, going back, I feel like the printing is gonna happen. So, folks, just be careful. Um, I feel like the sets now, it's gonna get reprinted. There's gonna be another wave, right? Just kind of wait it out because I do feel like the printing is gonna get much better. You're gonna have more opportunities. I know people were saying like it'll never go below MSRP. It'll be at the MSRP price. I don't believe it. We've been here before, right? Broly, you've been around, so we've been here before when we were, during COVID, you know. So, prices were pretty high. It went down to MSRP and even lower. So, I really think that people are going to be exiting the hobby. It's just because like you have your hardcore folks that just stay in the hobby. And the same thing happened right during 2020. People came into the hobby and then they left. Yep, it'll reset again. Exactly. So you kind of ride that wave, and I feel like that's kind of where we're at. We're kind of riding the wave, and once the I'm not saying that they're not true fans. I'm sure they're fans, but then they're going to get burnt out. I've talked to some folks, they, burnt out, and then they kind of sold their positions. They kept some cards, but they're moving on to other things. And I don't blame them. I mean, it right now, especially now, it's a expensive hobby, right? And there are other ways, to enjoy the hobby. Like buying singles is always great. Doesn't mean that you'll never get to open a rip packs again, right? That day will come, and even maybe you're not ripping it now, but who knows? Once it calms down, there might be better sets, right? Because Pokemon is always thinking about that. They're making sure that yes, it's player focused, but they also want to make sure that the collectors who enjoy ripping and open these are going to have fun. So I believe we will have that opportunity again. I spoke a lot of LGS and Ripon shippers. They all see their sales are dropping. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I feel like it's the economy as well, but I feel like there's gonna be another boom with that big beautiful bill. This They're gonna pump more money in the beginning of the year next year, so I feel like we're not totally out of um, out of the woods yet. but we'll definitely see another wave before it goes. And then I think it'll just Jim, yo, what's up? I feel like yeah, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing and bad thing. Good thing for yes for the hobby. Bad thing like it's not great that people are not being able to keep up with just living, right, costs of living. So make sure you hedge your bets. um, I do a lot of investing, so I always hedge the market. um, so make sure to do that. um, Yo, Jim, yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, I definitely miss you, Jim. Definitely miss you. Just out from the shower and see you're alive. Yeah, we just coming back again. Um, Killa, yo. I was just doing a test stream. Literally, it was just, you know what? Yeah, you are now a mod. Ta-da! All right, Killa, you are now a mod. But yeah, in I feel like there's gonna be opportunities. Same, I was testing. You were testing too. Um, Killer, I actually watched your replay because I feel like all of us, like Broly was sick, came back. You're coming back to stream. Killer hasn't streamed in like 3 weeks. You were saying that. That's cool. You were playing Final Fantasy. Can't wait for tomorrow's stream. Um, too much responsibility. I hear you. I hear you. Um, I I got to go to work tomorrow too, which kind of sucks. Oh, you know what I could do is I could tomorrow, or maybe I'll stream tomorrow just for a little bit. I'm getting some 151s. That's it's it's available. 151 is available. I was actually able to go onto Walmart and actually purchase some. That was crazy. Like I got a message. It was literally like 15, 20 minutes later. I went onto the site and I was still able to get it. Now, was it a little expensive? Just a little bit, not too much, which was great, right? That I was able to get some 151. So maybe I'll rip that when I go live or whatever next time. Maybe do some giveaways for that. But yeah, it was kind of nice that I didn't really have to fight off bots. So I'm pretty happy about that. I feel like it's gonna get better. So I am definitely gonna switch up. I'm gonna do some Japanese giveaways and then English giveaways. So I'm gonna mix it up. I do like both sets. Typically, um, when I get Japanese sets come out early, so I'll probably do those and then do English. I do feel like English sets will be readily available for y'all. So I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, card party was pretty cool. I have to say that this year without having my daughter with me was pretty cool because I got to stay up late, hang out with the fellas. Um, I was unfiltered. Um, what else? I got to stay up late. I think we pretty much stay up till like 3 in the morning, um, almost every night. So that was kind of crazy. Seattle's gonna be great, but I am bringing both my kids, so I don't know. Maybe I should just hire a sitter or something. Um, hard to get Fada to put pants on. I can't believe that you woke up early. Like there were some days where well, you guys were already downstairs having breakfast or whatever. I was like, just like getting up, taking a shower, and like, yeah, I was definitely being lazy this time around. Can't I can't do that in Seattle just because my kids get up really early. But um, um, trying to get Killa to go to Seattle, so hopefully he'll say yes. Um, and I hope most of y'all will go to Seattle. I'm still contemplating logistically like how this is gonna work, but I was going to plan on doing like actually a Seattle giveaway. Well, we're in July, almost. Gosh, it's almost end of July. So what? August, September. I don't know. I don't know if I could pull it off. I will be in Seattle for 3 days. Okay, I was only able to be in Tampa for 2 days. Oh, okay. Oh, so you had to leave early. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I think so. My kids and I were gonna be there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we'll be there 5 days. Number one, just because I'm taking my youngest one with me, so I want her to like kind of get used to. There's no time zone difference, but just kind of get used to the environment. She's a little bit younger, whatnot. Have just go and have some fun that Wednesday and Thursday, just to kind of the reason why we're doing this too, because my wife's not going and she wants some time off, which I could totally understand. I actually went to Tampa. Sunday was actually her birthday, so this is kind of like in my makeup and say, hey, I'm gonna take the kids, so we'll be gone. So you could go out with your girls, your friends, do whatever, have fun, and yeah, that's kind of like my makeup for missing her birthday. So I know I have a great wife. She let me go. So easy game to play for a Seattle trip. I call like Killer wins. Killer, what do you say? You gonna go? I say you should go. I hope you could go. That would be cool. That would definitely be cool. But wait, he says just make your assistant go and watch the. That's true. I could ask her, but I doubt it. I really doubt it. Not a bad idea, but it'd be weird actually. I don't know. If you do go, you'll probably bunk with her. She'll be your roomie. Sorry, you're on mute. Can't hear anything you're saying. But yeah. Sorry, this is supposed to be like a test stream. It's already what 10:17. How long have I been on here? Does it say almost an hour? Wow. Your assistant can definitely bunk with me. Yeah, you'll I'll make sure to tell her that you're a VIP. So no, I'm not gonna say it. Killer will definitely go for that roommate. Yeah. Great roommate, right? Oh, okay, so I've been on about 15 minutes. Sheesh. Okay. It was supposed to be just a real quick test and everything. I'm glad it's kind of working out. I think there's a little bit of lag though. I can never get that down. Get the lag. Like there's some streamers who are able to like cut the lag down by like a couple of seconds. But if I move my hand, let me see. There's like actually there's like only like a 2-3 second lag. Oh, okay. Maybe it's getting better. I don't know. And good looking and packing the heat. Double. Yeah. Good. Jeez, killer. Rich in life experience. No. This is not going to be a long stream. Tell her I'm famous and rich. Killa, I will definitely tell her that. By the time she finds out the truth, it'll be too late. That's funny. That's funny. Or you know what? She'll never know. Or I could just say, I'm your boss and you're fired if you don't. I could always do that. Let's see here. Ew, what the heck? All right. What does this plus button do? Oh, I could start Q&A and polls. See, you would think I know how to do this stuff. I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Huh. I did not know you could do that. All right. What's the question? Are there laws against that, Fada? Um, yes, there's definitely laws against that for sure. I'm sure HR would not be happy about that. So, um, but you know what? I'll take one for the team, for you, Killa. I'll do it. I'll do it. I won't care if I get fired. Yeah, it worked out for Diddy. It did. It did work out for Diddy. But I'm no Diddy though. That's for sure. That guy has money and power. You know, that guy's untouchable. I'm sure he has dirt on everybody. So there's no way. There's just no way. He would have. He easily got away with that. So been going through my annual. What's that? E-learnings at work. Is that what it says? I've been going through my annual e-learnings at work, like HR stuff. But oh yeah, trainings and stuff. Yeah, I know. Actually, I'm supposed to do a training, and it's due like end of this month or something like that. I don't know. I got to get that done. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I don't even know if I'm going to show up at work tomorrow. Oh, so okay. I've never been to Seattle in October, so I thought it was just going to be rain. But if the weather's going to be good, that would be great. Oh, you just checked it. Gotcha. Okay. Then perfect. As long as it's not raining. Like Tampa rained at night, which was crazy. I mean, forget the rain. Like it was hot, right? It was super hot. It was definitely hot. Okay, so for some reason, in order to hear you clear on my headset, I have to have it almost way up. Really? Oh, the weather's gonna be 60, 65. That's like California Bay Area weather. Okay, that's strange. I will definitely fix my mic. I don't know. Not. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what's going on with my mic. That's really strange. Let me double check here. Sound settings. Here we go. Okay, so my output. Wait a minute. Is this better? Hopefully this is better. Oh wait, no. Output is that. My input. There's my input volume. Oh, now that's loud. That's probably louder, right? I'm assuming that's much louder. Is it super loud now? I'm so sorry. I just saw that my input, the volume was low. So, Steven, sorry, you had your volume at 35. Now it's like blaring, I bet. Sorry about that. I didn't realize. I don't know if I messed with it or if my kid messed with it. I'm always gonna blame my kid. So, you know. All right, let me turn it down just a little bit so it's not too loud. It doesn't hit that red. Gosh, I wonder if I've had this setting like this the whole time. My setting was like that. No, it's fine. Oh, okay. You're home now. Okay, that's good. Okay, yeah. I'm looking at the meter, making sure it doesn't hit the red. So, okay. So now that we've figured that out, great. When my kids though come live on the mic, I might have to turn it down because you know how loud they get. They scream. So I just gotta be careful with that. All right, folks. Thank you so much for just coming. I know it was just a test stream, but thank you all for coming. I'm definitely going to be working on some content. If you're on the Discord, I'm gonna jump on Discord and maybe chat with y'all. But again, thank you for just coming to the live stream, just test stream. It was great chatting with y'all. But I'm gonna go on Discord and hopefully chat with y'all there. B-boy, are you gonna stay awake? McFly, just do some rambling and chatting, but make sure like and subscribe to Broly Pulls. Let me see, where is his? I'm subscribed. Let me see here. I haven't been on this computer for so long. Okay, let me see. Socials. There, YouTube. There we go. Or maybe my mods could do that. Broly. He's actually on my subscription on the side here. Boom. I don't know if I have like allergies, but my throat's been hurting. So definitely check out. Did it work? Oh wait. Thank you. I thought, wait, hold on. Wait, didn't I copy and paste? Thank you, Killer, for doing that. Hold on. I got to test for myself too. Oh. Pressing the wrong keys. Control C, Control V. Jeez. Oh, it's still not working. I do have commands. I don't know if I have it turned on. There, I did it. Let me see. Streamlabs. Actually, oh, okay. So I have the cloud version of Streamlabs. Damn. And I think it has, there's, what is that thing? It's called like CloudBot. That's what it is. There, activate CloudBot. There we go. It is now active. So I do have commands. And then definitely check out Mount Killa, my homie, my brother. Man, without you, I would not be here. Literally, it's true. Without him, I would not be here. So definitely, y'all should be subscribed to him anyways. Man, what the heck? My copy and paste. Boom. So try to, okay, I'll try the desktop version. I think I'm gonna need to anyways. But thank you, Broly. Thank you for, oh yeah, say good night, Broly, and thank you for the 20 gifted. Just jumping on here. It was definitely great to meet you. Hope to see you in Seattle. Thank you all. Make sure to check out Broly, and then make sure to check out Mount Killa. Killa is going to be streaming tomorrow from some Fortnite, so make sure to be there. But yeah, all right. I'm going to Discord. See y'all later. Thanks for stopping by at the test stream. But yeah, all right. Bye, y'all.